This episode on Rated RR, the Nokia 3310 versus the 50 caliber armor-piercing incendiary tracer rounds. The Nokia 3310 is one of the most successful selling phones of all time and has been given the Chuck Norris status of cell phones to live on as the indestructible mobile phone meme. The Barrett M82A1 with a 29-inch barrel has been my workhorse 50 cal over the years. After testing out the 20-inch M107A1 with a QDL suppressor, I might have to find a sponsor to donate one of these to the cause. Since I'm in the backyard in Tennessee, I might as well put the indestructible 3310 up against the M33 Tracer and the armor-piercing incendiary tracer rounds. So let's see how the meme holds up. Now, believe it or not, I've never had a sponsor for a Tech Assassin video before, so every electronic device you've seen me destroy, I paid full retail for. And over the last few weeks, I've been asking you guys to send me your dead electronic devices to destroy. And the folks over at ting.com actually sent me 10 dead Nokia 3310s, and after doing a little bit of Google stalking, I found out that they're like the Rebel cell phone carrier. I took about 5 minutes using their savings calculator, and I realized that I'd save $47 a month on my cell phone bill and $32 a month on my Wi-Fi service. So that's no sales pitch, that's the honest truth. Now, the savings is great, but if the service sucks, then it does me no good, so I've always stuck with what worked. They actually use Sprint and Verizon cell phone towers, so you know your service is going to be good. And you got 4G LTE service, no contracts, no overages, and you can pay as you go or buy bundles at a discount. And on top of it, if you call customer service, a real person's going to answer, not an outsourced third party, somebody from the actual company who knows what they're talking about. Now here's the kicker. I've had AT&T MiFi for the last few years because whenever I travel, if you stay at a hotel, sometimes they charge you 10 bucks for really crummy internet service. So I paid $50 a month for that. Having pay-as-you-go Wi-Fi internet actually saves me $400 a year on my bills, and I don't have to worry about paying for service that I'm not using. Not to mention you can bring your own cell phones, tablets, and Wi-Fi devices if they're compatible. If you want to see how much you can save, check out ratedrr.ting.com and they'll give you either $25 off your first month or $25 off a device. Now, I apologize if I've been going on a rant for a company that just wanted to give me some phones and say their name, but I really appreciate you guys for donating the phones, but I really appreciate your savings on the service. So, without further ado, let's get to shooting some Nokia 3310s. Probably one of the first ones where it gets the blunt end of the force and just going through, and it just cuts through instead of getting a nice big expansion coming out the back of it or a blowout. You know what? I'm still not done with this. I'm going to set up a few more phones and I'm going to hit it with the armor-piercing incendiary tracer round. It isn't indestructible, but I'm sure a lot of you are going to call BS on this one because, oh, those are replicas. But to their credit, the first one actually did hold up pretty well. We'll just say that it was the phone and it wasn't a bad shot, but this last go around was pretty slick. I mean, these are dead on, pretty much dead center on that. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out ratedrr.ting.com to see how much money you'd save by switching. If you decide to make the jump like I did, you'll save 25 bucks off your phone or your first month of service. Again, I couldn't do this without you guys, so I really appreciate your support. And if you want to donate some of your dead gadgets, feel free to send them to my address below. We'll see y'all next time.
Spending that goo-goo money?
Yeah!